guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Dexter Resurrection. This one's going to be doing another discussion video for today. We're going to be talking about Angel Batista in this video. We're going to talk about his character a little bit and why I am nervous for Angel Batista. Yeah, this one's kind of been floating around in the fan base. I've seen it around online a lot. And I wanted to kind of give my 2 cents on the idea because, well, we got a few more days and then episode 4 is going to be coming out, which looks fantastic. I'm really excited to see this episode. But a lot of people have been discussing the idea that Angel Batista, and you're probably going to be surprised by what I say here, there's a chance that Angel Batista could die this season in Dexter Resurrection.
Fuck no.
Now, a lot of people have discussed it. I've kind of... At a first glance and as a instant, response to people, I would usually say, hell no. Like, the Angel Batista, there's no way they'd kill him off, He's the star of the show besides, Dexter and maybe Harrison, There's no way they would do that. Well, honestly, the more I sat on it, and I don't know if it's maybe Clyde Phillips trying to play a prank on us or something, but that scene with Quinn and Masuka felt very final. Did it not? It really did. And the way he's not informing them about what he's doing, because keep in mind, Quinn and Masuka, based off what we can see here, they do not know what Angel Batista is doing. They have no idea what he's doing, what he's up to, and he says it's best that, the little for now. Will they ever find out, right? That's my bigger question. Now, I would request the writers this, because we know that Resurrection is going to be multiple seasons. I would request the writers definitely make sure that at some point in this show, it doesn't have to be right away, but just at one point, you know what I mean? I can be patient. I really don't think it's too urgent, but I do think at one point in this show, you should have Quinn and Masuka find out what Dexter is. I think you should, you know what I mean? I think that was one of the things that we were robbed of in Season 8 is that they never found out, and then we were also robbed of it in New Blood that Batista never got to confront Dexter. Well, now he has, and he's going to continue to confront him, as the show progresses. So we got what we wanted. So all I'm asking for as well, Clyde, if, you are potentially watching some of the content we're doing here on the channel for Dexter, I would appreciate at some point Quinn and Masuka find out, you know what I mean? Because I do think that's necessary for the story. I think there's definitely there should be a reason for that, but as for Angel Batista, man, I mean, I never really thought about the idea that they would kill him off. I always assumed that, okay, he's going to be around throughout the whole show, and then that'll be that. Now, some people have discussed the idea, well, does David want to do the role for multiple seasons? Did he come back to conclude the character of Batista? I mean, he certainly could have. The possibilities are there, that he may have been just doing that. I'm willing to believe that he's in this for the long haul for at least a good few seasons. I do worry that eventually they're going to kill Batista off just because, thing is, Resurrection does not feel like a spinoff to me. It feels like a true just sequel to the original show, you know what I mean? To where you could kill anybody you wanted to, I would strongly suggest that if you're going to kill Batista off, and this is no flaws at Season 1, because Season 1 of Resurrection has been incredible so far, and I'm sure it's going to continue to be incredible because it's been absolutely fantastic, but I would request, if you're going to kill Batista off later this season, you may want to start giving him a little bit more screen time than just a few scenes per episode. You know what I mean? Because this is Angel Batista we're talking about here. This is not some minor character. Angel Batista is a huge character, But I will admit, I was nervous when he was saying goodbye to Quinn and Masuka. I hope that maybe it's just Clyde kind of messing with us, you know what I mean? Also, if Angel Batista was to die, I mean, why is episode 9 of season 1 called Touched by an Angel? You know what I mean? It's oh man, like they really, I feel like this is a troll. I feel like they're trying to mess with us. I feel like this is what Clyde Phillips wants us to act like right now. But again, it's hard to tell. Listen, look, I would much prefer Batista to at least survive into a second season before you go ahead and kill him off. But I will say, if you do it correctly and you give him enough screen time starting next episode and he really is a big deal, okay, maybe there is a scenario where I do think Batista dying could make sense this season. It would be sad, it would be unfortunate, but I do trust that Clyde Phillips would do it in a good way. He's written some phenomenal deaths for this franchise. I really don't see that, stopping now. I really do believe that Angel Batista, if he were to die, I do believe that it would be, in a satisfactory way, in a very major scene way, and in a way that, is tragic and it is sad and it makes sense for the story. I do believe that they would do good with it. So, I guess my number one request now is if you're going to kill Batista, I would also say maybe don't kill Quinn or Masuka, because you do need some representation from Miami Metro. I think you do still at least need one of them around, if not just both of them at least. But I will admit, the theories I've heard this week, the stuff people have been saying, the stuff the fans have been theorizing about, I'm definitely seeing it, and I'm definitely understanding where people are coming from. It is kind of scary for his character right now, but again, I'm hoping that he survives. Personally, for me, I would have him survive season 1. Later in the show, maybe you could redecide that idea, renegotiate, whatever the case may be, but at least for this season, I do think I would strongly suggest that you keep him, alive for the next season. But again, some people are saying, like, nope, they're not going to do that, and I'm like, man, Dexter's done it before, so I definitely would not be surprised, but just do it well, write it well. That's a big character. You're playing with fire there, you know what I mean? So definitely be careful on how you execute this if you are to do it. So, anyway, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments down below on this whole thing. Do you think Angel Batista's days could be numbered? Let me know. And, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, guys, make sure to click subscribe. Make sure to miss any other videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Scum, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies did a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.